This match is absolutely insane because I did not realize I would come up against the Pauper Turbo Fog mirror in the leagues. I didn't even think about some of the nuances of it. Firstly, Stream of Thought not only mills, but it actually puts cards back, so it undoes your opponent's Stream of Thoughts. And long story short, they get me in game 1, but in game 2, comes down to a battle of life totals, and I managed to get there. Murmuring Mystic is a sweet win condition that actually makes useless cards like Preordain super powered. And then in game 3, it comes down to a wire. I hope y'all enjoy it. Sometimes Turbo Fog doesn't need the mill win condition. Enjoy. Playing some Pauper mill on the draw. Ugh, okay, not bad, not bad. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna play Forest. Forest is like turn 1 Forest, do nothing. Interesting start from any. Should have the Pauper folks confused. Thorn. Am I playing the mirror? Stop. I better not be playing the mirror right now. I better not be playing the mirror right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That is insane. Do not. No, do not. I still don't know. I actually still don't know. It could be Bajuka Bog, could be some tech. Okay. Thornwood Falls is like, okay, we'll see. They have to cast their first spell and then I'll know. It's the freaking mirror. Oh wow. Yeah, it's the freaking mirror. Funny enough, Jace's Erasure is probably like, it's probably just a better main deck option. It's probably just a better main deck option, like alongside, I should say. Yup. Wow, all of these fogs useless. Like half of my hand is so bad. Like it's unbelievable how half of my hand is just like this bad. At least my lands are developing better. Yeah, I'm just gonna ditch the fog because it's insane. It's insane. They have 10 cards in hand. They have 10 cards in hand. They're gonna have to go to discard. Yup. Okay. Yup. This is so funny. All right, I'm actually gonna Lorien Revealed. I'm actually just gonna hard cast this because I think this is just gonna be about yeah, this is just gonna be a matchup about card quality. It's gonna be about card quality 100%. So drop this. Yeah, those are spells that like literally have no value. This is gonna be the grindiest match of Magic I will ever play. Truly the grindiest match of Magic I will ever play. Let's Preordain. That is hilarious. Bottom. Let's do this. Turn the island. Let's Growth Spiral main phase. If you counter this, sure. It's just for the sake of getting a spell out of my hand, I guess. They'll probably just Quandrix Campus at end step. No, this is more worth it to you. There's no way this is a better option. There's no way that was a better option. Okay, I get it. Because I don't know, like this is also just like a factor of being a race. Like I'm at like 7 mana next turn. They're at 6. Like I'm still ahead of them. Oh, and they're still playing Frantic Inventory. Okay. All right, sounds good. I have 1 Stream of Thought. No, that's fine. This is, yes, use the ability. Because even though like I'm giving them, like technically speaking, this is like worse for me. Because the mirror, by the way, this is hilarious. Technically speaking, this is worse for me because I have less cards in my yard. In my deck. But again, this is just going to be a matchup about card quality. This is going to be purely a card quality type of matchup. So we're going to cast the Impulse. If they counter it, so be it. I'm going to get... gonna get Lorien. Yeah, I'm gonna get Lorien. They're gonna go to discard. That's fine. Moment's Peace. Cast an island. Cast Preordain. Cast an island. Play an island. Bottom, top. Should have just bottomed, honestly. Yeah, I'll drop both weathers. The lands actually have value here. We're putting a lot of spells in our yard, but the lands actually have value. I will try and cast a Lorien. I will try and cast a hard cast Lorien Revealed. That's fine. So I will foretell that. And then drop the Tangle. Yep. 34 cards in yard. Yep. Oh, sorry, left in deck. Drop a Tangle. So I am drawing like raw cards. The big boost that they have is their growth spirals, because if they're playing a list like this, like they still have growth spirals left over. Weather Storm's looking better and better. So right now, my stream of thought, have I put a stream of thought into the thing? No. So my stream of thought is okay, so I have 6, 8, 9 mana. I can stream like 3 times. That mills them 12 cards. Not exactly. Not what I'm looking for. That's fine. I will... I'll actually cast Lorien again. I'll cast Lorien again. Okay. Scry. I think I dropped both pieces to the puzzle. That's fine. You can draw all the cards you want. Like, we're doing the same thing here. I'm gonna drop both pieces to the puzzle. They cast a bunch of spells here, I can like weather Arcane. Peace is great. This is essentially like quote unquote like 5 cards drawn, because it takes 5 cards out of their deck. Like this is putting them much closer to where I want them to be. So again, right now I'm still at Preordain, love it. I'm gonna draw 2 cards at end step. They'll go to discard. This is so interesting. This is so interesting. Should have just done that at end step. Sorry, completely forgot. Let's. So right now we have again 9 mana. Let's just play this tapped. Gain a life for what it's worth. Gain a life for what it's worth. Yep. I want to make like plays like that as punishable as possible. Like my ultimate goal here is, I think it's get to 13 mana. No, 14 mana. 14 mana is nice. Accumulated knowledge, that's fine. You're drawing a crap ton of cards. Growth spiral. Play another land. That growth spiral like actually gives them big advantage on the mana side of things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're a better mana than me. I actually didn't realize that. Yeah, that growth spiral just set them over the top. They are where I want to be. 100%. They are where I want to be. Bottom, actually bottom, honestly. Draw 2, yeah. Discard cards. Yep. I'd actually just start streaming them, honestly. I'm at 26 cards. I could stream twice. One, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Because they can't win here. So I could cast with Replicate. Choose them. Replicate is 4, right? So 1, 2, I can go 1, 1, 2. Yeah, I have enough for Replicate. Okay, let's Replicate twice. And then once here. I'm just gonna hit you with a stream of thought. See what they end up doing here. They end up just like counterspelling me to oblivion, because Arcane Denial actually, like, in the late game it becomes like really powerful, because yeah, no cards are going back. Actually, it's funny you say that, because I actually probably want cards to go back. Yeah, I actually do want cards to go back. That's hilarious. So I am gonna do that. 3 Preordain. I actually do want cards to go back, because in the mirror, this is exactly how I want to play this. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is exactly how I want to play this. How do we win this? Actually go top and top, because I have to pick what goes into my deck now. I have to pick specifically what's going to go in my deck now. And it's definitely not going to be... Sure. And it's definitely not going to be like these. Like Weather Storms and Moments Craving? No. It's not going to be that. So cleanup, it's going to be these two. It's going to be that going in the yard. So while they do their turn, I can't do anything. So I'm just going to pass through. Jace's Erasure, Frantic Inventory, Accumulated Knowledge. Okay, they're casting a big one on themselves too. Yeah. They're gonna hold up like an Arcane Denial, so they can go 4/4. They're gonna do the same thing I did. I didn't think about that first stream of thought though. I didn't think that one like perfectly through. This is absolutely hilarious. This is gonna be a bit. This is gonna be a bit, yeah. Interesting. You're gonna counter 1. Yeah, so you're gonna counter 1. You're gonna mill me, and are you gonna shuffle anything back? So you're tapping yourself out here. That's a very dangerous proposition. You're tapping yourself out here, assuming I don't have another stream of thought, because another stream of thought here is very dangerous. Like do they have another one in their hand? Because I can stream for a bunch here. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So okay. All right. That's smart. That Bajuka Bog didn't remember that. I would love to. Okay. May drop to 2 cards. Who knows if they will? If they do, great. So play a land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 12. So I can, if I had one more mana, I have lethal here. I'm wondering if I just go for it. That's what I'm curious about. If I just go for it, cast with replicate, I'm gonna just go for it. Why not? Right, and then blue. Yeah, I didn't have. I was one off, but that's fine. Same targets. Nothing to return. Question is, do they have like one in their hand? Okay, they milled a lot out for me. That Bajuka Bog is super clutch for them. Question is, was that this is theirs? Was that my lot? Like, did I lose 2? I definitely lost 1 stream of thought. Okay, I still have 1 more stream of thought. I can Arcane Denial 1 of these, which is nice. Yep. So they're counting it out right now. So 4/4, they have 2 replicates. Yeah, so they're at a similar situation right now. I can counter 1 of these. This is an absolute meme of a game. If I top deck my other stream of thought, I just win. So if I legit, and I have good opportunities too, honestly, I have really good opportunities too here. Yep. So let's just Arcane Denial this thing right now. If you have an Arcane Denial yourself, so be it. But I gotta make them use mana. Yeah, I gotta make them use mana. Oh, that was even a Simic too. All right, that's fine. Okay, so that'll fizzle. Okay, they arcane themselves. Interesting. So 2 streams will go on the stack. They'll return 8 cards, go to 10. I'll mill 8. Yep. I shouldn't pass through. I should actually land cycle here. I think I made like a slight mistake. I should land cycle here. Because I don't know. I do want to increase my chance of finding it, but what if it just gets milled over? If it gets milled over here, I lose. Okay, not yet milled over. 15 cards. So if I can find it, that was the idea here. Just get a little lucky here. If I can find it, this matchup is so degenerate. So degenerate. All right. Yeah, I would love to. I mean, they're just gonna draw a bunch of cards here. That's fine. That makes it easier for me. Are they gonna drop? They are gonna drop to 2. Okay. What's the best way to do this? So technically it's island cycle, right? Get that, play that, Preordain, right? You want to thin out the deck, bottom, Preordain. So bottom the Arcane Denial, then I hit it, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like 1 off. It's the same problem. Bottom, top, impulse. It's really hoping to find it there. Stream of thought, any order, stream of thought, cast with replicate once, 1, 2. Yeah, and then I was 1 off. That's the struggle sandwich right there. That's the struggle sandwich. Same targets. So you have to counter one of these, opponent. You have to counter one of these. And then I'll shuffle a bunch back. Then they'll have enough for lethal, I think. That's where it gets tough. Yeah, they have to counter one of these. Yep. Choose up to 4. So the other stream of thought, and then we can go Preordain. Doesn't matter, Lorien. Yeah, I think potentially missing that one trigger. That one time where I didn't shuffle back in, that might have cost me it. May draw? I ain't drawing. Get out of here. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not making that easier for you. Absolutely not. You're at 1 card. They have to have like the other stream, right? So they've been shuffling that back in pretty well. How much mana do they have here? Do they have like enough for lethal? This is just like a joke of a matchup at this point. It truly is a joke of a matchup. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They have enough for 1 more. So they're gonna cast it. Yep. This is hilarious. See if they're saying anything in chat. They are not saying anything in chat. They're gonna replicate it twice. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna concede. This is just a bit too much. Now, okay, so bring that in. Murmuring Mystics is actually kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. Murmuring Mystic is actually kind of good because they're gonna board out all of their fogs, right? Murmuring Mystic is kind of hot. I'm gonna keep actually probably drop all of these, keep Weather the Storms because I can like potentially get into some weather chains with them. In general, the card's bad. Now, Faerie Macabre, is there a way for me to hard cast that? No, there's no way I can hard cast this. So actually, that's probably, yeah, Faerie's actually better though. Yeah, because it's Grave Hate. Faerie's actually like better. So take out Tangle, take out 2 of these. Yeah, Faerie's actually just better. Yeah, targeted Graveyard Hate is what I want. It's nothing else I want. The enchantment removal, just a little bit of picking. We're gonna keep this. If they get like a Jace's Erasure out early, that's where this becomes a little bit tough. I wish I had a way to hard cast Fairies, but oh well. Pass through. Fairy's gonna be pretty big, but the Mystics are gonna be big too. It's gonna be Drago for a little bit here. That's fine. We're each going to be just developing our mana. Yep. Play this. Pass through. The big problem on my side is like they just have stuff like they have better ramp than me. So the longer this game goes, the trickier it becomes. Okay, I'm going to Impulse. Get a Preordain. That's fine. Cast Preordain. That is, I actually really like that. Put it on top and on top. Just keep that in our hand. Simic Growth Chamber. Turn that to my hand. Pass through. Drop. Probably just drop the piece of the puzzle, honestly. I don't need to look too deep here. I have a card draw spell coming up, so it's not that crazy. Okay, play that. There's no need for me to play that, actually. There's no need for me to play that. Okay, so what we'll do is at instant speed. I think we're just gonna put away Behold the Multiverse. I do want to trigger the Murmuring Mystic at the end of the day. Cancel. Can I just... Oh, I have to cast it, eh? Interesting. Don't really want to, I don't think. Play the Forest? Play the Murmuring Mystic. Do you have 2 Stream of Thoughts or like... Okay, that's fine. That's 2 mana. But yo, okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Folks, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. All right. All right, we're cooking right now. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're doing the thing. Now they got a clock. I got a clock. I got a clock right now. I got a clock right now. I got a clock right now. And it's just off the cast triggers. It's just off the cast triggers. These spells don't need a... Yo, stop that. Stop that. Yo, this is getting insane. This is getting insane. This is getting insane. Stop it. Stop it. You're done. You're done. This is a mystic off. This is a Murmuring Mystic off right here. That's what this is. This is a Murmuring Mystic off. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Rimewood Falls. Cast Behold the Multiverse. Actually, literally just do this. Literally just do this. It's not that deep. I will do one of these and then I'll do one of these. I'll get a bird out. I'll get a bird out. Yup. Draw 2 cards. Scry 2, draw 2. Actually, not bad. Not bad. I'll actually keep both. Top and top. I'll actually keep both. It's not bad. Okay, now we're playing combat games right now. So I'm thinking about it. The weather storms don't look that great. The weather storms don't look that great. Okay, Bajoy. That's fine. The Joy comes down. 2 fairies. Go to combat. Attack first. Yeah, attack first. Now we preordain. If they want to counter it, they can. Love it. Top and top, both of these are fantastic cards. The Return to Nature is actually good in case they draw like a Jace Erasure, but also just like worst case scenario, you just exile something out of the yard. Like that's perfectly fine too. Okay. Accumulated Knowledge, probably just counter that. Honestly, probably just counter that. Yep. Yeah, just counter that. I want to slow them down like enough. And then next up I can start discarding like fairies to stop any like future ones. Okay. Yeah, 1 trigger. You don't get triggers off the... Yeah, you don't get triggers off the storm thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then yeah. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. Faerie Macabre. Need some Bajuka box so I can hard cast Fairy. This is definitely like... This is a niche... This is a very niche scenario though. This is a very, very, very niche scenario. So I will hit him with this. Cast that. Oh, the second Murmuring Mystic is so good. Put on top. Put on top. The second one. The second one is so good. The second one is so good. The second one goes crazy. Yeah, the second one actually goes crazy. So the weather storms, okay, not bad, not bad. The weather storms aren't doing bad things. We're gonna go to blocks. Okay, 3 birds for 3 birds. Cast another one. You have 3 spells in hand. Oh, wow. It's about to get shaky, opponent. It's about to get shaky. It's about to get shaky. Okay, I skipped through my attack phase. Ignore me. It's fine. It's fine. It's about to get shaky, opponent. It's about to get you scrying. You're scrying. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. It's about to get shaky. They're 47 life, but I can do this. I'll play this game. I am at 8 minutes left, though. All right, I'm gonna impulse. 2 triggers. Grab another impulse. Any order. Impulse again. Grab Stream of Thought, because Mill is also still a win condition here. Thornwood Falls. Attack. Attack with everything. I wonder if they still brought in the fogs. Fine, you block 1. I'm still gonna operate at instant speed. Don't have a ton, but the multiple Murmuring Mystics is hilarious. Okay. They are not finding what they want here, and I love that. Yep. Probably just, yeah, return the bog. That makes sense. So while the bog is inactive, this is a good time for us to just like cycle through some stuff here. So let's do this. Sucks that we can't like use that. That's fine. Still hold true to what we need to do here. Thornwood Falls. Go to combat first. Attack. All bang. Let's go. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, and they still brought a Moment's Peace. Interesting. Okay. Okay. They still brought a Moment's Peace. Okay. So they still have fogs. Good to know. Good to know. We'll cast Lorien Revealed. Yep. Yo, the 3rd Murmuring Mystic goes crazy. Go to end step. Exile Moment's Peace. And like, yeah, both of those. And then just call it there. Yep, you got another one, but so do I. This is about to like turn into a giant meme. This is about to turn into a no. This is about to turn into the single funniest meme I've ever seen in my entire life. This is hilarious. I love this for my opponent. That's fine. They are now empty-handed. I'm gonna destroy the enchantment. This is hilarious. Okay, I'm at 5 minutes left. I need to hurry up. Yup. Pass through. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Murmuring Mystic on my side. Cast Piece to the Puzzle. 3 Mystic triggers. Okay. Get Lorien Revealed and Weather the Storm. Not Weather Storm, Dispel. Why would I get Weather Storm? I need to interact. Cast Preordain. 3 Mystic triggers. Okay. Put on top, put on top. Go to combat, attack. Yeah, so they can't all kill one of these, so. Okay. Became a battle of the mystics. It's getting crazy, opponent. They definitely want me to play this out, like, especially in terms of just like purely just interacting. So I have the Dispel. Attack. In the air. Everything. Attack. Yep. 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 Right, we're gonna cast Lorien Revealed. Actually, we don't need to. I don't know what I'm doing. We don't need to cast Lorien Revealed. Scribe. 4 minutes left. Can I actually speedrun this? 7 cards to discard. Discard a Stream of Thought. It's not that deep. Okay, upkeep. You gotta find a fog, essentially. Gotta find a fog. Okay, go to combat. Attack. All. No, just click. I'm like running out of time. Oh, the time, the clock. The clock. Lethal. All right, begin sideboarding. No. Is there any way I could sideboard better here? Sandstorm, hilarious. Bring that in. Yes. Bring in Sandstorm. I don't know why I'd bring in Sandstorm though. Maybe not. You know what? Yeah, just bring in Sandstorm instead of a Weather the Storm. Oh, I hate this. I'm actually gonna lose this because of clock, but this is actually this is a hilarious match. This is actually a hilarious match. Okay. I'm gonna keep this. I kind of just have to. All right, opponent. Bang, pass. I'm gonna lose this. I definitely lose this because of time. I took way too much time. I took way too much clock. They have so much more time to work with. All right, Preordain. Bottom, top. Play that. Pass. If they play a Murmuring Mystic, I'm like kind of just done. Like, I'm kind of just screwed royally. Okay, foretell this. Pass through. That's fine. No possible play, yield all. No, 5/5/5. Why would I do that? Murmuring Mystic, hilarious, but I can't cast it. Impulse. Should have just kept the truly should have just kept the thing. That's fine. Should have just kept the Lorien Revealed for the land drop. Now I have to impulse for a land. Simic Growth Chamber is perfectly fine, actually. Any order. Simic Growth Chamber. Return that. Pass through. Yeah, because next turn I can like cast one Murmuring Mystic. Yeah, like if they cast something here, like it's fine. You know what? Just let it through because I have to just protect the Murmuring Mystic. That's all this is about. Cast Murmuring Mystic. Can't have all the counter spells, can you? Frantic Inventory. Dispel. After that, I'm done. Oh, you don't have another one. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. That's good news. That's good news. Okay. It's possible. It's possible. It's very, very, very possible. They need to find a Murmuring Mystic now, too. Yup. Got lands. Okay, Quandrix Campus. Piece to the puzzle. Sure. Dispel. Okay. Attack. Oh, I'm at 148. It's so winnable right now. I can definitely win this game, but like 1 minute 47 seconds left. I can't even shortcut anything. Murmuring Mystic, cast this. I need creatures out on my side. Yeah, see, I'm just forcing action like before their Mystic enters the battlefield. Okay. Yeah, this is where the game becomes unwinnable. I'll tell you what. You know what, folks? I think I just have to accept the loss here, and that's perfectly fine. But they got to their Murmuring Mystic, and that's perfectly fine. We're just gonna do a bunch of things on our turn just to be able to bottom, top, and then we can cast Stream of Thought on them just to mill them once here, get another trigger. Just cast a bunch of spells, really. Nothing, no selection. Go to combat. Oh, that's fine. I'm at a minute. If it wasn't for that weather storm, I could win. I could be winning this game right now. Yep. Oh, this is so tough. This was such a good game. This is so tough. Yeah, you know what? We'll just concede it here. You know what? Very possible I could have grinded them out. I think I definitely could have played better, but like, definitely could have played a lot faster. But this was all about timing. All right, GG's. I'll give it to you. And yeah, till next time.